Comrade General, you are proving even more tenacious than I thought. What a great threat you are to your enemies. Do me this favor. Grace me with your presence in Moscow, so I may thank you in person.
Before you go anywhere, you should see this. It arrived today. To be mailed in the event of Premier's death.
If you have received this, then I presume by now I am finally dead. I'm losing. I don't know how to... Oh, Mother Russia. I'm forgetting words. Bah! Yuri. He is controlling my mind. He has killed me. If I am gone now, the command is yours. Send this tape far and wide. Take my country back for the glory of Russia and the spirit of justice.
I think you are satisfied now, da? Yuri has his own stronghold here outside Moscow, and he is amassing his own forces. But the bulk of the army is yours. Don't speak, General. They are listening for you now. If we do not speak again, it has been an honor to serve you. Establishing battlefield control. Stand by. Yuri will destroy us all. He must be stopped, no matter what the cost.
Welcome back to Command & Conquer Rise of the East, and it's indeed time to stop Yuri. So let's wait for our MCV to arrive here.
New construction options. Battle control on plan.
Now, this mission here is a little bit like the final Allied mission. So you get swarmed by Kirovs, not just, also nuclear bombers, not just when you build your nuclear silo, as in the original, but not quite from the beginning, but very early on. So I like to apply a different strategy for this mission here, which is called Kirovs are powerful and they hate you. Okay, so we're going to clear out some of this stuff here. Yeah, the Kirovs they feel faster, I think they are faster, but you can also see they take quite a bit of damage from these flak cannons here, so if there was one more flak cannon, like a third one, then we'd probably be dead. Anyway, we're going to clear out this area here, including this cow. Apparently the cow is a Yuri loyalist. Well, who am I to judge? Anyway, let's destroy as much as possible because we want to get our airships here promoted at one point. There we go.
Be warned, Comrade General. Yuri has rebuilt the Iron Curtain. It will make his troops invulnerable for a period of time.
That's okay. So Iron Curtain is charging up. By the way, every time we destroy a building, all the units will come after our ground units. That's just standard CNC behavior when you blow up a building. Then, at least in the earlier games, the units that come out of it are set to hunt. So they will just go after whatever target there is close by. Generally just, I think it's always just the closest enemy target they can actually reach. Hey, more loyalist cows. Sorry, but you sided with the wrong faction here. So we're going to drive over here. We're going to leave our starting troops where they are for the time being. And we're going to make some use of our fairly fast and powerful Kirovs here. Speed is still a little bit of an issue with the Kirovs, but if they were any faster, they would be completely broken. So it's acceptable that they are... To us, they're not really that slow. But anyway, let's move north here. Maybe just spread out just a little bit. Let's see whether we can find the next flak cannon. There we go. So let's blow this one here up, and then we're gonna retreat. Because if you get greedy and try to take on several at once, we're probably going to get ourselves killed. There we go. And yeah, because there's two more, and you can see we've lost more than half our health, so we really need to be a bit careful here. Let's just check. Yeah, these troops here are fine. You start with a good amount of troops here, some tanks, infantry, dogs against spies, as well as one apocalypse tank, so I really can't complain. Now we just have to wait a little bit until these guys here regenerate. And not the most interesting thing, but what can you do? Attempt to blow up this guy, but then we'll probably get exposed to these flak cannons here. But thankfully, Cure of Regeneration is fairly fast, and once we get a promotion or two, there we go. I think we got some. I got some terror drones here, and we also get some artillery and another apocalypse tank. Can't complain about that. Really? You guys will come in handy. Maybe hang out here so you're not exposed to units coming from this direction here. Okay, so we'll be patient and do full regeneration here, because otherwise I know I'll regret it later. And the good thing is that Yuri and his 2 loyalist bases don't start full production until I think you start building stuff. I suppose maybe just if you put down your first building, or maybe if you put down your refinery, something along those lines probably. Not actually quite sure about that, but anyway. Let's just blow up. Actually, you can blow up the reactor, then we should blow up the flak can here in the process. There we go. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, we can. I think we. Ooh, don't like where this is going. Please survive. Please. There we go. We made it. Yeah, I got a little bit greedy there, but it did work out in the end. Now the good thing is that this base here, the orange one, no, you don't move further north. This one here only has these 2 nuclear reactors, so if they're a ton of power, but they only have 2 structures, so they're quite vulnerable to having their power taken out. And they don't have any other anti-air, they only have their flak cannons. The other base, the 10 base, that one does have, I think, apocalypse tanks, but we'll get to that. So we're going to wait until the other airship here regenerates, because again, if you get greedy, then we'll lose a Kirov. If you hadn't had full health, or almost full health, then I think we would have lost a Kirov here, but we didn't. Good thing is we can just rush through now and kill the reactor, which I think is easier than killing these flak cannons, because if we attack this flak cannon here, then we're probably going to expose to the I think there's dual flak cannons here, possibly quadruple flak cannons, and that's not going to be helpful. You guys are fine. You just need to defend yourself against whatever infantry comes out of buildings. Also, these trees are still burning. Yes, it's a leftover from Tiberian Sun. The environmental effects in Red Alert 2 aren't quite as elaborate. But then again, the environmental theme also isn't as strong, because for Tiberian Sun, obviously you have the theme of Earth being transformed by Tiberium, which isn't really a thing in this game here, obviously. You have uranium, it looks like Tiberium a little bit. And you do also have the ore here, which feels a bit strange. Tiberium feels more organic in that regard. And that's why I also don't really mind the ore mines of Red Alert 3 all that much, to be honest. But anyway, time to power through here, which I think we can pull off. Nevertheless, getting flagged from 2 sides here, not great, but I think we can do it. You are wobbling a lot. Yeah, we would have half health, so this should be okay now. There we go, and the flak cannons are offline. Good. Next we're going to blow up some stuff here. Didn't even intend to blow up that tank. The reason why we're doing that is because we want to get some promotions for our airships here, because we don't need those strictly, but they will definitely come in handy, let's put it that way. Let's blow up this palace here. And how about you die? The units still take a little bit longer to blow up, but structures just die in no time to these guys. Yeah, even the construction yard. Yeah, once you have a direct hit or two, you're doomed. That's kind of the thing with the Kirovs, that didn't even intend to blow you up. That they are kind of slow and lumbering, but once you reach the stage where they can hit, they hit incredibly hard against structures. Okay, let's blow up some Tesla quads. Some terror drones here, because I don't want those to attack any of my units later. And thankfully no apocalypse tanks, even though apocalypse tanks anti-air isn't that great. So you're going to rain some more death and doom on these units here. I'm not quite sure whether the first... There we go. So you... There's a lot of blinking. You can just blow up more of these units. So you also get your promotion, because those will come in handy. Come on, just stop driving. There we go. So now we have 2 fully promoted Kirovs, which will be very useful indeed. And now they drop Tesla bombs. I'm not quite sure what that is, but it doesn't matter too much. Hey, stop driving. Whatever, man. Let's just kill a bunch of these folks here. Spazzing us. And let's move over here. Let's see. Yeah, these are still offline, as they should be. And so here is the next nuclear reactor. I believe this base only has that one and the Tesla reactor. So, but there will probably be apocalypse tanks, but we'll have to see. But yeah, for now, just blow up the reactor here. And then we're just going to flee. There we go, because I'm not going to get greedy now, because I'm going to regret it later. But as you can see, the apocalypse tanks aren't that scary. Then we're going to destroy a couple of these guys here, because we have nothing else to do right now. Even though I'm not sure whether we have to stand still or not attack to regenerate. In any case, we have pretty fast regeneration now. These guys are doing just fine, as expected. You can also bring them in, because once you have the... What do you think you're doing here? Because once you have the artillery, you can take out defense from a distance, even though they have so many flak cannons that using the V3 rocket specifically is a bit tricky. Anyway, it's time to hunt some apocalypse tanks. Yeah, they don't seem to have any other anti-air. That is appreciated, and they also have a high demand for power, because this base here controls the Iron Curtain. Okay, see how fast you die against 2 elite Kirovs. Okay, 3 of them specifically, there we go, good enough. Yeah, this should be okay, but we want to regenerate after this, because again, not risking it if we don't have to. Let's see how much of a punishment you can take. Fair amount, but yeah, let's... we don't really have to bother with the harvesters or miners, because these guys here can't really produce anything anymore. More anyway, once I'm done with them. Oh, and here we have some Psycho troopers. Didn't even notice that. I thought they were only around the Kremlin. No, that's just a bunch of Rhino tanks, okay? So anyway, let's regenerate. I'm not gonna get greedy now. And now you don't actually want to blow up the flak cannons, because you want the enemy to maintain low power, even though I think they just have a single Tesla reactor, so unless you blow up almost everything, they're gonna have low power and they're gonna stay there. Oh, these guys actually spark when they have low power, which I mean low health, not low power. That's kind of neat. So anyway, this should be sufficient. So let's blow you up and the Tesla reactor just in case. Here we go. And the Tesla reactor pretty much just dies. Oh, there's a second one, okay. Got rid of you then as well, and now we are exposed to like the flag around the Kremlin and in the immediate area of the Kremlin, so that's Yuri stuff. Okay, and we're going to blow up the stuff here just in case. I don't think these guys are... No, they don't have anything to rebuild. So, but let's just destroy their refinery just in case. And their construction yard also just in case. And then they're just completely crippled. I mean, they only have their palace left and the Iron Curtain, but that's offline, so who cares? Let's see. Okay, so there's more anti-air over there. So we're just going to kind of go around this whole story here. At least we don't have any nukes to dodge right now. Then again, does a nuke damage air units in this game specifically? I don't recall that being the case, but it could be. I also don't really recall it not being the case, so who knows. In any case, we do have some really fast Kirovs here, which is great. So they are... Okay, lost the unit here. Oh, I guess we were exposed to these guys here. That's fine. I don't really care at this stage here. It's not that we're going to lose everything, and you can actually lose your base as well. You don't lose when that happens, you only lose when you actually lose everything. Okay, so here's a cemetery. Okay. Okay, time for you to go. Let's see how much of you I can destroy before we get too damaged here. Okay, let's not risk it. No, being a bit paranoid here, but yeah, I don't want to lose my precious Kirovs now. Okay, took a while to get out of range here, but that's fine. Yeah, there's a lot of flak guns around the Kremlin directly, so we have to be careful there. We might just have to take them one by one, which means some regeneration time in between, but what can you do? We could move these I was wondering, we could move these troops in. So they could move through here, then across the bridge here. We don't want to destroy this tank here with the Kirovs. It might destroy the bridge. And I think that we might even just be able to just march in here. But that's kind of a lot of tanks. So that's what I'm more worried about. Okay, so we're regenerating nicely here. We can blow up this nuclear reactor, but Yuri also has a ton of Tesla reactors. And he also has a nuclear reactor on the other side of the area here. So that's not really... Was it a spy plane? Was it going to drop paratroopers? In any case, it's really difficult to give him low power, also because he doesn't really have many buildings that suck a ton of power. He doesn't have the Iron Curtain like the other base there. Okay, time for you to go. And we're also going to blow up this Tesla coil here by accident in the process, so we also have to deal with the lower power demand after that, yeah. Okay. So there's a lot of flak cannons here, so we definitely need to regenerate after this, also because their range is huge. But nevertheless, let's blow up a couple of reactors here. We may as well. Okay. Next, more flak guns. Maybe we should come from this angle here, then we might be exposed to slightly less, but I think there might also be guns down here, so I guess we just have to eat it. So how are the boys doing? Well enough. Dogs are getting too enthusiastic here. Yeah, one thing I noticed is that the enemy also builds infiltrators. I don't think they have dogs. I guess they have their side troopers. I'm not sure whether those are detectors or whether it's only Yuri clones in the expansion pack, but in any case, I guess you could just spy the hell out of this base here if you get that far, which isn't easy because they just throw so much stuff at you. Okay, so let me go full health. Let's go for the next flak cannon, this one here specifically. I think we can kill those two in one go, and then we have to retreat because this one here is going to go after us as well. Here's some cloning vats. I wonder whether the side troopers are specially trained or whether they're Yuri clones. Maybe a mix of both. In any case, let's retreat. What may as well blow up you here while we're at it. Just because. We have enough health for that. There we go. No more nuclear power, get some clean energy. And... Alright then, time for some regeneration. I think we can destroy the Kremlin directly next time, because if we get as far as destroying this gun here, Unless the Kremlin is like super tough now, but I don't think it is. At least I wouldn't know why. But in any case, these guys are still doing fine. We could start building our base now, but at this point it's kind of pointless because we may as well do it with the airships. But we would have a lot less to deal with because only, hey, oh, it's technician. Only purple will come after us. Nevertheless, we do have the airships, but I'm not sure whether those are called in or whether those are actually built by the factions. Maybe both. In any case, we'll be patient. I'm not going to jinx it now. I think we can come from the north here. Then we can maybe avoid some flak guns that are here, which I can't see right now. So let's be patient. Like two more chunks of regeneration here, and then we should be good. Yeah, thanks to our very fast and powerful Kirovs. Okay, I guess just blow up the Kremlin. These are rhinos, aren't they? Yeah, so I was just worried that these are anti-air units for some reason. I mean, obviously rhinos, so I wouldn't know why I would be worried, but never mind. So there's another flak gun there, but we think we should be good. Yeah, that's fine. There we go.
Mission accomplished.
There we go, we even did that under part-time, less than half of the part-time. Oral, your name is known to school children as the greatest general the world has ever known. Unless you live close to the Kremlin, then your house probably got destroyed. But what can you do? Thanks for watching. I shall see you next time in the final mission for the Soviets. Take care and goodbye.